This is the only video you need to transform every cold email into a great one that delivers the results you want. We asked experts to analyze cold emails sent by SDRs, BDRs, and sales reps. And trust me, it turned into a goldmine of knowledge. I'm going to take one email, break it down, rewrite it, and share the entire process with you. This is perfect for SDRs, BDRs, and anyone who writes cold emails. So let's get started. We have an original email and a rewrite done by some of the best cold outreach pros, Yuri, Alan, and Florin. You can also check their LinkedIn profiles in the description. They've been rocking the cold email world for a few years now, so all the tips are extremely valuable. One thing I always recommend before sending your message is to read it out loud. Why? To see if it sounds like something a human would say to another human. Today's cold emails needs to feel very natural and smooth. So let's read it. Hi, name. I'm reaching out from company, a cloud cost observability platform. We help organizations keep the costs under control by offering cost visibility, anomaly detection, alerts, Kubernetes optimization, and more. Measure and right size your cloud costs, non-intrusive setup. Get started in just 5 minutes. No agents, no hassle. Gain full visibility, recommendations, and benchmarking as you integrate your dev toolchain. Actionable data, custom dashboards, category views, anomaly detection, and alerts for swift and cost-saving decisions. Collaborative approach, unite teams for a big scale savings. It's all about creating a cost-conscious culture. ROI focused, save 15 to 40% on cloud costs, even in pre-optimized environments. Would you be interested in trying 2 months with no obligations? I would like to take it for a test run and get your feedback. If yes, it would take 30 minutes for a quick demo call. The key question here is, would you say all of this if you met this prospect in a coffee shop? Would you use these exact words? The first thing to remember before we start rewriting this is to think about language. The first email needs to be easy to read and understand for your recipient, so no technical, complicated phrases. Stick to short sentences and conversation tone. All right, we need to change this. Let's dive into the real rewrite. The opening sentence, I'm reaching out from company, a cloud cost observability platform, is all about you. Why would your prospect want to read about your company? They want to see if there is something relevant for them and their business. Starting with, I'm reaching out from company, and then we help organizations keep the costs under control by offering cost visibility, anomaly detection, and so on, is too generic and vague. It doesn't hook the prospect. Don't get me wrong, it's great that you do all these things, but you're not being clear enough for me as a prospect to be like, I get what this is, I'm gonna keep reading. The first paragraph should engage the prospect from the first sentence. Start with relevant question that addresses their specific need or pain point. Show them you understand their business. Focus on one specific aspect, ideally discovered through some research. Don't talk about yourself. They don't know you, so they don't care yet. You need to grab their attention, relate to them. I imagine you've been trying to cut some of your cloud costs. Was Kubernetes optimization a part of it? Next, we have a list of bullet points about what your product does. Bullet points are not ideal in cold email. Your emails should not be so long that you need to break it down into bullets. There is no need to overwhelm recipients with too much information. I often get back to this quote from Nick Cegelski.
The quote is, most sales emails fail because of indigestion, not starvation. Starvation is you don't communicate enough information in your message. Indigestion is you communicate too much and in a way that is hard for the other person to actually understand. It's our responsibility to pre-digest the information for them to make it easy for them to understand.
So always think about what you can cut to make your email more digestible. The real issue with this email is that it doesn't show potential clients the real value of your services. Let's look at the last point. Save 15 to 40% on cloud costs, even in pre-optimized environments. The value proposition needs to be tangible. 15% is very different from 40%, and it's not specific enough. The best way to show how your product or service solves a problem is by adding a social proof. So, how about you find a relevant company or a competitor that you actually helped and give this email some relevance? Relevant company didn't know how big of an impact it had on their cloud costs when we first met. We made them custom dashboards to see how it impacted their costs. Only that helped them save 16% on cloud in 2 months. See, this not only builds credibility, but also demonstrates proven success of your services. It's also conversational and short. And the cherry on top, a call to action. We have a full video on crafting effective CTAs, but a crucial tip is not to be pushy. Instead of asking for a 30-minute call and insisting on a demo, try to start in conversation. Would love to share with you other strategies to cut cloud costs if that's relevant. See, it's low pressure, inviting, and clear that you're ready to talk more and offer your service. So there we have it. The rewritten email grabs attention, builds trust, and it's a good conversation starter that can yield you positive responses. Here is a short checklist for you to ensure your message is optimized and won't be ignored. Let us know if you like this kind of email breakdown. We have plenty more examples to share. It's your call if we should keep going. Take care and subscribe. And if you want to learn more, check out our technical setup tips to make sure your cold emails end up in your prospect's main inbox. That's also very important.